Yeah.
Here's the other thing, not to speak ill of the dead, and he had a really interesting show, but everyone always said to me, like, Bourdain show's hilarious. I never found it hilarious.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I never found it hilarious, but I never watched a lot of it.
Yeah.
But it was, I never found, was it laugh out loud funny? I don't know. It could have been.
That's the other thing, too, is I guess as a comedian, you're sort of tainted. And
maybe I am. I think I'm ruined.
Nothing is.
When you commodify an essential part of your personality, it's fucking over.
Nothing is fucking
Nothing's
funny.
good.
I talk to regular people and they'll say something.
Yeah, it's funny.
And it just registers as a joke and you just go, right.
You stab them in the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I forget that I'm supposed to give people, like, some sort of, like like visceral or like limbic feedback,
like justification, like you're right. Oh, that's funny. You're right.
Right. Yeah. It sounds like people running things past me.
Right. Yeah. What do you think?
Right. Exactly.
Have you seen this?
Yeah.
But I tried to watch a Bourdain show. It was he's a really smart guy and whatever, good guy from what people that know him.
Yeah.
But it was very like serious and important. It was kind of like, this is really important, and some of it was probably.
I mean,
but it wasn't funny because I already disconnect that. Like, it's not funny to me.
Yeah.
When you're trying to solve whatever, the water crisis, and but I mean, he also never stepped out of his, like, he never kind of like pulled back the fourth wall and was like, he would be in Turkey and he'd be sitting with a family and they're like, we haven't seen our daughter for 2 days, and then he'd start talking about hummus. Yeah. And it would be like, at a certain point, I'd want him to look at the camera and go, I know this seems ludicrous,
right,
but we got to talk about olives now.
Yeah.
Like, did that never happen?
I had never actually watched the show. He followed me on Twitter, and that's the reason I think he's a good guy. And
he is a good guy.
That's really,
as Harry Kandabalu said, we lost a hero.
Yeah.
He was a great white guy.
Yeah.
We lost a hero.
I mean, his death has quickly turned into, like,
it's insane.
Well, it's like a way for all these people to feel remorse about. I mean, what like Anthony Bourdain was, not him, but like
the idea.
Consuming Anthony Bourdain is for like people that think like going on vacation and having dessert is subversive behavior.
Well, this is what I mean. I mean, we're not learning about the world through grape leaves.
Right.
Like
exactly.
the idea that we are is crazy.
Yeah.
That's why, like,
a friend of mine, they posted, they're like, you shattered the status quo or whatever. It's like, no, he's living the exact life that you as a middle or upper middle class person should be, which is like eating fancy things and going on vacation.
And one thing about him which was cool is that he cared about the cuisine of poor people, but everyone does.
Sure.
Everyone kind of likes burritos.
Yeah.
They just don't like the people who make and eat burritos.
I just don't like that everything now is interpreted as a revolutionary act when it's like...
Right.
I mean, you really want to... Here's like, in terms of food guys that really, you want to really rattle some feathers.
Yeah.
You turn yourself into a bloated pay pig that humiliates themselves with giant pants on TV for 15 years.
You do mukbangs?
And then you force that company...
where you just eat that,
Well, no, you eat Subway sandwiches.
Yeah.
You become Subway Jared and then become this cultural laughing stock, and really. Then, you destroy whatever makes you human.
Yeah.
And then you make that company waste money protecting and hiding an active pedophile,
right? And then
permanently destroy their brand from the inside, like an Agent Smith would.
Yeah, that's subversive.
That's subversive.
That would have impressed me.
That is a revolutionary act.
That if Jared from Subway dies, I want people on Twitter going,
"We
lost a hero."
I want Lin-Manuel Miranda posting, tie one string.
Yeah, what is that? What was that? That was creepy.
He's like such a fucking retard.
This
is
also
like
strange.
You know what people should do? They should en masse message Lin-Manuel Miranda. If you are going to kill yourself, please find a way to contact him and see how quickly he's dismissive.
It's also
like, if he even acknowledges you.
If he even acknowledges you.
I mean, because there's no other way to see that as like you're making this about yourself.
There was something so weird about the way he tweeted. He was like, tie one. He was like, it was about like hanging because Bourdain hung himself with a belt.
Yeah.
Lin-Manuel Miranda's like, tie one. I'm like, wait, whose idea?
Yeah. He's like, put your friend's heart in your mouth and pull the trigger.
Right. Load a gun with love.
Yeah.
It's like, buddy, this is not good.
Why don't you take a bunch of friendship pills
and all these people on Twitter that every day are like, cancel. You're canceled. Well, what does that mean? You cancel people all day.
Yeah.
And then the next day you go, hey, anyone who feels bad, anyone needs to reach out.
Right.
I'm here. What about all those people you just said were not people?
Yeah.
Because they disagreed with you?